Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna show you how I did that makeup look that was inspired by Victoria's Secret Angels makeup. I saw the trend on TikTok and I really wanted to try it on me, on darker skin tone. So that's what I did, and I really love like that glow. I'm not get used to it. Most of the time I really love matte face, like sometimes I don't put highlighter and everything, but now as you can see, that's really glowy. I really love it. If you want to see how I did that, check it out. Before, we're gonna add some Victoria's Secret body mist, of course, because that's the theme, and that is Pure Seduction. I'm not a big fan of the scents, but that's just for the video. I already prepped my skin. I had sunscreen, niacinamide, and cream, and for the base I'm using this one, a professional primer from Benefits. So most of the time I'm using the Hydro Grip from Milk. It is done, so I'm using this one. This one, I think, to really blur the pores, it is nice. Let's get into the brows. So for my brows, I'm using this Shiglam wax from Shein, and that is really nice. I already shaped my brows and brushed them, fixed them with this wax, and as you can see, they really set. My brows are set. We're gonna use this brow pomade from Shiglam. That is really nice. Like, that was the first time that I bought Shiglam product for makeup, and that is actually really nice. I'm not a big fan of the blush because I think they dry too fast, so it's really tough to blend it. But for the brows product are super good, guys. So I'm going to use this with this brush. This is from Shein too, and look how thin the brush is. That's the type of brush you have to use for your brows, guys. This type of brush, you can really draw hair. Like, that is really easy with that. If you're struggling with doing your brows, make sure to have that type of brush, because for example, in this Shein brow product, they give you this type of brushes. It's too big for brows. I think personally that is too big for me. And can you compare this one with this one? Like, honestly, that is 100% better. Like, look, one is more thick and this one is more thin, and it's more easy to draw hair with this type of brush than this one. So I'm using this one. So first, I'm going to conceal my brows. So for conceal my brows, I'm going to use this palette from Shein. I love mixing my product on it instead of my hands. Buy it, please. I swear that makes your life more easier. I'm just going to conceal my underbrows and the top later. For conceal my brows, I'm using this Sleek Life Proof color corrector concealer, but it is really not that good. And I'm using this. And for this one, the shade is Banana Brightening. I'm only using this to brightening my concealer, but honestly, don't buy it. But this, guys, that is the holy grail. That is my favorite product ever, because that is exactly the color of my skin. I don't know if you can see it through the packaging, but look, that match absolutely my skin, and I love it. It's full coverage. That's really covered everything on your face. I'm gonna show you later. I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it. Little tricks for y'all, for your brows. Arc your brows like that. Like, do you see the difference? Do that. And it's more easy for me to just do the shape like that. See, it's more clean. Now I'm gonna fill the holes with brow pomade. We're trying to do some things natural, so I just shape them. That's it. For this one, we're good. But I don't wanna play your fair, yeah. Something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run on the side. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running. I had concealer on my eyelid, so now we're gonna make the eye makeup look. So as you can see, I'm gonna put your picture on the screen, don't worry. As you can see, it's really bright, really natural but glowy, I think. I have lashes extension on my eye, so I never did eye makeup with lashes extension, and these one are super long. Like, look, they are really long. I don't think that they suit me well, but that was only for the try. Next time I'm gonna change the shape of the lashes. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm gonna show you which product I'm gonna use. Let's go. So for the eye makeup, we need a warm brown tone, not too dark. So for this, I'm gonna use this Kylie Cosmetic palette. I don't know which one it is, but I think it's the nude one. I'm gonna use this color. I think it's Mocha Latte. The shade is Mocha Latte. I'm gonna use this and put it on my eyelid just right here. I'm applying more color in the outer corner of my eye, but that's the same color. It's just to have more darker effect here, but that is the same color. So I'm applying a bit more at the end. I'm going to use the shade Vanilla and Unmatched. I'm gonna mix them and put it here on my eyelid. So as you can see, that is super natural. Like, that's not really visible, but that's the topic of the video. Like the Victoria's Secret model, they have makeup on, but at the same time it seems like they don't have makeup on. So we're trying to attempt that makeup look, but I love full face, so we're gonna make it more popping, okay? I'm done for the eye. Now I'm going to use this palette from BH Cosmetic X Iggy Azalea. This palette is really amazing. I bought it at TG Maxx, I think, when I was in the United States years ago. Colors are really nice. I thought that would be too light for my skin tone, but absolutely not. So if you're black or if you have the same skin tone as me, you can buy it. So I'm going to use this white shade here, and I'm going to apply on my inner corner. How that looks. I'm gonna put more after. So for the eyelid, as you can see, their eyelid are really luminous, really glowy. And for this, I'm gonna use this highlighter that is from Makeup by Mario. It's the Master Crystal Reflector, and you know, in France this brand wasn't available until maybe less than a month. So when I was in the United States, I bought it. I bought a lot of product by Makeup by Mario, and his products are really amazing. So I have this one. That's not really highlighter. That's more look like glitter, and that is really pretty. I'm going to show you right now. I use this type of brush, and just like that. Can you see? I think you can't see the glitter. I'm going more upper. Put it really all over. Like that. And look how pretty it is. That's only glitter actually. There's no color in it. That's just glitter. Victoria's Secret model have really glowy skin. I'm gonna mix him with the foundation to have something more brighter. I'm gonna mix these two in this with it. I'm gonna mix it on this, and then I'm going to apply it on my face. My body so crazy, baby. I'm talking crazy. I get you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I check in with you. That is super glowy. That is really beautiful. I'm not get used to glowy skin. I prefer really matte, but that is really beautiful. The color match is insane. So for the blush, I'm going to use this one from Patrick Ta. I bought it when I was in America last year, and the shade is She's a Doll. It is really light, but on my skin tone that looks really nice. So I'm going to start with the cream blush. Don't put that much, like it is really pigmented. And I'm just going to put here really higher on my cheek, and add some under your eyes. That don't really matter, because after we're going to apply the concealer. So just like that, put it really higher on your cheekbones, just like that. Let's get into the contour. So I'm going to start with contour cream. I'm not get used to contour cream. I prefer bronzer instead of contouring, but I'm going to contour my face. I think that's going to look more better. I'm going to use this palette. That is the Artistic palette. As you can see, everything is messed up. Color, I mix it all over, but the brown is intact. So I'm going to use the brown because I really love this shade actually. I'm going to put it in this palette as always. Use that type of brush that is an angle brush, and I'm gonna get into the face. So on the forehead, I'm not going to put a lot because after that we're gonna add some bronzer. My face is getting really oily. I want to put powder, but I can't. So I mix the concealer. Now let's apply it. I'm gonna let it set and then I'm gonna blend. So for blending my concealer, I love using this type of brushes because they're really little and they are really dense, and then you blend it, and after I'm using Beauty Blender. I'm gonna put more concealer on the side of my nose. I'm using the rest that I have on my brush, and I'm gonna conceal here. So for powder bronzer, most of the time I'm using this one from Makeup by Mario. I love this bronzer. It is really glowy and pretty. Like, you have highlighter here and you have the powder. You mix them two, and that's giving you a glowy finish. I really love it. So I'm going to start with the forehead. I love having bronzer in my forehead. And then I'm going down here. I'm not going too low. I'm just putting it more upper because we already had the cream contour, so that's not necessary to have that much bronzer. I'm showing you how that looks more closer. As you can see, everything is blended, I think. So yeah, now we're gonna blend the concealer. I apply my concealer in the triangle shape. That's why I'm using a brush to blend first, to keep the triangle shape, because if I directly using the Beauty Blender, that's gonna go down on the cheeks and everywhere. So now we're gonna get into the powder, because as you can see, my skin is really oily, so we have to set it. We have to set all of it. So for the powder, I'm using the Huda Beauty. They are my favorite powder ever. The Huda Beauty is amazing. So I have the shade Kunafa. I want something really flawless and really light. So first, you have to blend your under eye again, because sometimes you can have some marks. Oh my god, that looks so flawless, guys. Look how pretty this is. That is really smooth. My skin is really smooth. I really love it. So now for the powder, I'm not gonna bake my face because I don't like baking, especially with the Huda Beauty powder. I prefer putting it with a powder puff, so I'm not having too much. We just, for the first layer, you're gonna go with a little amount of powder, okay? This on my powder puff. Take off all of the excess, just like that. And as you can see, it's already matte. Like, that's why I love the Huda Beauty powder, because she is really, really mattifying, and you don't have to use a lot. Just use a bit, just like that. I'm going to set my face with fixing spray just to mix it all together. We're almost done, guys. Finally, I'm really happy because that is too long. I never filmed a makeup tutorial before, and that is really long to do. Go back with the white powder to make it pop a bit more. So for the lips, I'm going to use a dark brown lip liner. Then for the lips, I'm using this pink lipstick from Makeup Revolution. It is really pink. I'm gonna put it at the center of my lip. And on top, I'm using this H&M lip gloss. This lip gloss is super pretty. Apply setting spray, of course. The final look, guys.
Baby, can you focus on me?
I'm not get used to glowy makeup, but I love the glow. Summer is already done, so I don't know where I'm gonna wear that much glowy makeup look, but that looks so stunning and so pretty. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it, guys. Love y'all.